Hi, Deborah Grace here, and today I'm going to read a poem from my book, Year of Thunder, and this is called An Apology to the Woman with the Golden Tresses. And this poem is a lot about jealousy of other women, and I find I am definitely guilty of this. I find judging women or wanting their bodies or their hair, especially their hair. I have really fine baby hair, and I've always just been envious of women with beautiful hair. I used to dye my hair blonde for many, many years, and then it's just started breaking off, and I noticed I was also going gray. I've got gray in here now, and I wanted that transition. I realized I could go, until I was 70 and not kind of have to experience that aging process. So that was another reason that I went back to my natural hair color. But I'm sitting in my daughter's room, and she has gorgeous hair. She has auburn, really thick, wavy hair, and she gets a lot of attention for it, like the woman that I wrote about in this poem, I'm sure. And I notice it's a blessing and also a burden, perhaps. We have this like one physical thing that people just notice and talk about a lot. So my work right now is to really think more of inner beauty and to honor other women for their inner and outer qualities. One of the ways I like to do that is dress. I have this, I'm wearing kind of this Mexican goddess dress. It's like a triptych right here, and I just feel feminine in it. I feel really comfortable, and so I wore that for this to remind myself and, encourage others to express your beauty in many, many ways, and don't try to fit into a mold, and celebrate all of you. So this is an apology to the woman with the golden tresses. When I first saw you on the 4th Street Bridge, as I took my son to his saxophone lesson, I pondered what my life would be like if I could turn heads like you. Wondered how many other drivers swiveled to catch a glimpse of your front, which I couldn't as there was traffic. I did see your face a few weeks later in a cafe, and was relieved there was a tightness around your eyes, that your lips were thin, your waist was thick. A combination that puts you in the okay categories for face and body, which made you somehow even with me, good enough face, bad hair, good okay body. Although if you were a triple crown, all goods, I would have tried to even the score. Examined your gestures, your expressions, hoping to deem you bitch, slut, dull, shallow, too young, too old. Blondie, when I saw you from the back again and felt that clutch again, especially as my boyfriend was with me, and I assumed on some base level that he would want to leave me, as I abandoned all self-love, all self-worth, I also abandoned you. Here is where the apology comes in, which isn't even the right word. From the Greek, it means to speak in one's defense, and here I have none, and yet I have billions of reasons, one for each woman. All of us, since the dawn of civilization, valued utmost for our looks, as we are chosen one over the other, cared for or not, because of cells we have no control over, the way flesh and hair fall, the way limb and skin lay. Better I atone, tune into, here on paper, and pause to feel my sorrow, the sore and ache under my sternum. I am sorry, sister God essence, that before you turned, imagining you physically perfect and thus a threat to me, I, a woman who could be your mother, wished ill upon you. In a subconscious instant, thrust 10 plagues, including heartbreak and difficulty, loneliness and suffering, all because of a few feet of keratin that fell into ringlets of gold and brown, which I pointed out to my man, seeing you closer, was most likely bleached, at least highlighted. Not the first time I have so educated him. I once spent an entire happy hour at a bar identifying which women colored their hair, almost all of them, leaving him bewildered that the beauty he was drawn to wasn't natural. As I once did with a different man who was into breasts, Fake, real, fake, fake, real, fake. I ticked them off as sunbathers walked by on the beach. Like I was taking pot shots at an arcade game. Propped myself up as women, dead cutouts of wild, wide-eyed deer fell over.